You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go.
Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're back. We're playing some more Motorsport Manager. This is the start of Season 2. Now, some things have changed. Quite a lot of stuff has changed. We're going to go through those now. So this is the start of the second season. We didn't have the best first season. We're not shaping up to have the best second season. We have a new car, as you're about to see. Well, we have the same old car, but we've had to work on it in the off season to try and get to a point where our car is slightly better. And as you can see, it's slightly better than the one we started with last season. However, it's significantly worse, I think, from the car that we had the end of the season. So this is what we've got. We've got these two sets of brakes, which are 54 and 80. The maximum it can go to is 85. The engine 52 and 22, pretty poor. Then we've got the stock parts down here. Gearbox up to 91. And then the suspension down here as well. The biggest problem we've got, though, we are now about to take part in the next race, the first race of the season, and the reliability down here is shocking. I don't think we're going to get through a whole race. What else has changed? So the other thing that's happening is we are working on a new engine. So fingers crossed we can get that new engine up and ready to go. I don't think it'll be the best, but I'm sure it'll be better than what we've got here. The other things that have changed are we've got some new staff in. So let's have a little look at those. We've got Vasily Sokolov, who's our new engineer, and he's 3 stars, so he's slightly better. We had someone who had some potential, but we've gone just for the straight up 3 stars. He's got some good options down here for building as well. We've got a new mechanic, Rachel McAndrew, who's 2 stars and got some potential. And Danny Cox over here has also got some potential over here, and has unlocked a couple of options already. So we've also got some new drivers, because our current drivers wanted to stay but wanted more money than I was willing to pay. So we've gone for these 2 new drivers. We've got this lady here. This is Shen Ki, and she is very, very young. She's 19 years old, but she has the Wonder Kid trait. So she gets 50 plus potential, and she's 2 feedback. So I'm hoping that these stats are going to get better the more she races. Also, she's very marketable, which is quite good. Our second driver, wherever they are, is here. So this is Christina Ran, and she's paying us, I think, to race. Cost per race -100. She's on a rolling contract. This is because we haven't been able to get a second driver in yet, and we don't have. We have a third driver, and he's the same. So he's paying us to race because we haven't managed to find a new driver. We are scouting as we go in the hope that we can find someone. Like this fella came up recently. Down here, we've got more who are potentially, good in terms of potential. We could approach them, see what kind of money they're looking for. We could offer them something that isn't huge in terms of, I think we're going to have 2 number 2 drivers if I do that. But there we go. We can offer this. 1 star at the moment, but with the potential of getting better. I don't know how potential works. I don't know how easy it is to fulfill. So we're going to see how that goes. The other thing that's happened is we've got some new sponsorship people in. So I've got downloaded a mod. So we're losing $1 million before this race. If we finish 16th or above, we save 75k of that. It's not good. It's not good at all. Realistically, it's going to make no odds what parts we fit because we haven't got any extra parts. We're just going to get going. Christina isn't happy. But we are finishing dead last in this race. We're going to have to repair parts as we go during the race. I would be surprised if both of them finished based on the reliability. It's going to be a mess. And the next race and probably the race after are all going to be a bit of a nightmare. But we're going to work on the engine, try and get that up to a reasonable capacity, and then we'll work on the other bits. And I'm guessing next season, if we get to next season, the progression should be better again, because these parts are better than what we started with. So it might be that that continues to happen as we go. Car setup. Oh, I need to select the drivers. There we go, and there we go. Okay. Let's get you somewhere down. I don't know what's important for this race, but let's get you somewhere down here, maybe. Handling. And we'll bring the gear ratios up slightly. Have something like that. Just see how it looks. You can stay on the super softs, I think. Weather looks good. It's cloudy. Should be fine. Perfect. Okay. And we'll change your setup as well, just slightly. We'll bring the handling down. Gear ratio up somewhere. And we'll give that a go. And you're going to go out on the... I don't know what the weather's due to be like tomorrow. I forgot to look. I don't know how many times I've done that. But we'll go out like this and we'll just see how we get on. Send out. I'm going to leave you as just the normal stints and stuff, I think. Off you go, and maybe give you 6 laps. Off you go. Perfect. Okay, let's speed this up. So we've got 2 new drivers. One is paying us to race, but I'm hoping that we've now got some marketability with our new driver, and hopefully she can show us something special. Okay. So I've got no idea what the setup needs to be for this. Now approaching our actual lap. Should turn down the aero, it's far too high. Let's make the handling a bit stiffer. Okay. Not good to begin with. Okay, we are considerably slower than anyone else. Handling is feeling superb. Good. And we're not getting a lot of feedback. So of all the cars that have been on the track, we are by far the slowest. And we could maybe turn these up slightly. I think she's coming in next lap anyway. You both need to come in next lap, or you do certainly. There's some super soft tyre knowledge. Might as well bring you in as well. Oh, and I forgot we've got 15 minutes per qualifying session now as well, so we can potentially do a couple of sets of tweaks, which is nice. Okay, let's have a little look at you. We're going to get some feedback, not a huge amount, but some feedback. It's better than none. She was happy with the handling. I think she said the downforce was too high. So let's bring that down. Okay, so let's try that. Tyre choice. We'll go out on the super softs again. We don't want to use too many of them though. Okay, off you go, and let's have a little look at what you've got to tell us. Sure, it's going to be particularly helpful. Okay, so she's not happy with that. She's not particularly happy with the steering. I don't know if I need to go up or down. Let's try that. Let's try this. Okay. Could get you out on the softs as well. Okay. So they're both heading out. Off they go. Get them both to push it a little bit. See how we do. Surprised we've managed 16th, to be honest with you. I mean, a lot of other cars are on the soft, so it could be that. Nice job. The handling is much better. Again, we don't know what that equates to. It could be that it's just got better and it's gone from poor to okay. Could be that it's gone from okay to very good or excellent. So scanner up the inside. Good work. Speed balance is right on the money. Aero's feeling great. Good. Stretching out a bit of a lead ahead of Rain, but we kind of imagine that. She's up to 13th is key. Nice. Handling feels awesome. How are we doing up here? Super soft tyres. We might get to level 3. Key's not going to have enough fuel to get around. Let's just change it down to this. Oh god. She's out of fuel. Okay. So I don't think you necessarily run out of fuel. I think you, when you do, you get to a point where, oh nice, look at this. This is fantastic news. You don't necessarily run out of fuel, you just get to a point where fuel is... You can still finish, but you're just travelling at a reduced speed. Okay. Here we go, everybody. So we are going to... We got the 15th fastest lap time. That's not bad. I thought we were going to be much worse. And our other driver should consider delivering pizza. Nice. Okay. Well, we've got only these two to choose from, so... Let's just see if it's due to rain. Doesn't look like it. Temperature, we can't see. Car setup, we're happy with for both of them. Driver strategy, we probably want to have a little look at petrol. Petrol? Fuel. Fuel options. 30 laps, we can do 12 straight off the bat, so we're going to have to do 2 stops, so maybe we'll be better with doing something like 9 laps on this one. Okay, we'll try something like that. Okay. Perfect. And you, we're just going to leave on the... Just going to leave you on the bog standard, I think. Okay. So we are starting top of the grid. Let's push it right from the off. Okay, off she goes. Let's speed this up. Rain has dropped down to 18th place. Oh my god, we're actually going to hold up the first lap in first. Now, interestingly, as you saw, everybody is grouping behind us. Let's switch this down to medium. I don't want to use the tyres too quickly or the fuel too quickly. Just get you to warm your tyres up. Looks like it's very hot as well, 20 degrees. The tyres are taking a bit of a beating. We're causing every car behind us to kind of slow down and bunch up as we're considerably slower than everybody else. Okay. 4 laps in. The tyres are almost dead. The tyres are so much worse than everybody else's. God damn it. going to have to bring her in already. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter because, as you can see, we've got problems anyway. Okay. She's coming in. How are you doing? I'm just going to ignore you for the time being. As long as you don't run out of fuel, I'll be fine. Okay, I'll get you on the softs. Fuel, fill it up. Okay, here we go. This is not great at all. This is really not great. And obviously they had to pit as well. What's the weather look like? It's going to stay like this, so we should be okay. Tyres, good temperature. Person in 18th is about to go flying past us. There we go. I'm quite interested. I'm intrigued. So, at the end of the season, what happens is you have to develop your car, and when your car finishes, you've only got a short period of time between then and the first race. As you can see, we started working on an engine straight away, and it's still not finished, and we're already in the first race. So, you know, it kind of shows how quickly the turnaround was from end of season, design car, start new season. It gave us no time to work on new parts. It's really quite weird. I wonder if we'd be better off not spending a penny and then spending it all at the end in the next season to build stuff in the factory. And that might be the way to go, because you get 20 odd million each season. Yeah, we're going to start seeing people's cars break. And we just lost 2 places there, but we've overtaken a couple in the pits. We are so slow. This is painful. And I don't, you know, I reckon we're talking race 4, maybe 5 before we're at a point where we've got a car that's able to compete, and even then we don't really have the drivers to compete. It's quite interesting how we're going to do this. Lap 12, okay. I mean, either way, when we go into the pit, as you're about to see, I would imagine we've got to do this stuff. Have to do it. So we're finishing last. There's no other way about it. Okay, we're going to send you in, fill you up with fuel, and fix everything. Fine, just do it. So she should be coming in. And then we need... You should, but not yet. Because ultimately I need you to stay out until she's pitted. Okay, she's in the pit now. So we should be able to send you in. Lap 14. It's ridiculous. Okay. Fixed 1 of 5. Oh my god, 2 of 5. 3 of 5. Get out of the pit so the other one can come in. Thank you. Okay. That is ridiculous. We're in the pit for over a minute just trying to get things fixed. No one else is going to be like that. We're 45 seconds behind the person in 12th because of that. How do we look down here? We're 40 seconds behind the person in 18th place. But look at that, we've managed to overtake someone. Looks like everybody's got similar problems to us, though, to be fair. Now, they've all got warning lights on, so maybe 6 people could crash. He didn't even go in, he's got a warning light on. There's still 10 laps to go, 12 laps to go. It's insane. What's wrong with him? How many cars have got warning lights on? Maybe we could have seen it through, I don't know. Seems like everybody's got the same problems as us, though, which is, I guess, nice. In a weird kind of way. Okay. And even with this, we're going to have to pit again. You know what? What if I just put it on? Conserve fuel. Low tyres. We're going to have to pit again either way, I think. Some of these cars surely are going to break, aren't they? We are the worst. I am quite intrigued to see what state the other cars are in. I mean, when you looked at the level of where our car is against every other car, we looked considerably worse. It certainly looks like some of those components clearly have problems. Like this geezer here, who's still considerably quicker than us, clearly has issues with his car. And the other question is that they don't look like they're going in the pits to repair those things. Maybe they are. Those guys have been in the pits for a long time. Oh, somebody's retired. So hopefully, well, there's someone. Hopefully we're going to start seeing cars drop out of this. And we might have a chance. We've still got to manage to overtake them. That's the thing. The tyres are wearing down. I'd like you to pit. Go on to the super softs. What are we thinking? 6 laps after this? I'll give you that much fuel. Okay. Other parts are looking a bit dodgy again. Oh god, the engine needs fixing again. This is insane. I think I've just missed the pit stop for that one, but that's fine. That should be good. Okay. Okay. Doesn't look like anyone else has dropped out yet. We've got to go in and fix our car again. There's the engine being fixed. There's the suspension being fixed. Off she go. And we're into 18th place. However, person in 16th is miles in front of us. That person in 13th, though, whose car is dead, is, I presume, going to make it round to the pit. There's another one. We've got to unlap ourselves is the problem here, though. Oh, there we go. We're up into 15th and 16th because of cars retiring, essentially. Okay. You're both fine. Stop whinging. Although I don't know if we were on the lap 27 or 28. We've been lapped so many times, I'm not sure. But we should only have to finish one more lap after these guys finish, so... There's another car smoking, and we've just driven straight into the back of it. Good work. Oh God, there's... No, don't do this. No. No. I don't want to... Oh, poop. That sucks. Come on, do him. We're not going to get him. He's off. Well and truly off. There we go. Well, we know that sucked. We both know that sucked. I think everybody knows that sucked, but hopefully now we can improve our car a little tiny bit. The problem is we're going to build the engine, then we're going to have to work on the reliability of the engine before we work on the performance of the engine to get into a place where we can use it. So that's an issue still. Okay. Checking the car, well, the only thing you'll find is that it's made from a shopping trolley. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.